So you got a truck mount and you don't know how to, use it. Yeah, you were blessed enough to get one right away. Started up your business and got one, or you just transitioned into from a portable into a truck mount. Anyway, it goes. Hey, congratulations, man! You just stepped up your game. So I was kind of go through like the basic operations of this one. This is Titan 425 Hydromaster. They all have the same functionalities, but different buttons and stuff like that. Most truck mounts. Okay, so for instance, let's just start off at the top right here. This is your basic ignition, right? So your ignition, this is like a lawnmower. These things are cold-blooded in the morning. So if you go to buy a truck mount and it doesn't start up right away, and you're like, what the, I use one, and you're like, what the heck, that's a piece of junk. Listen, guys, they're all cold-blooded. Okay, so in the first thing in the morning, first start of the day, it's gonna take a while. You're gonna have to use your choke. So choke, ignition, choke it, and there's a method to this one, or else you'll flood it out. But you choke it, get that thing going, and pretty much the rest of the day you're gonna be fine with just using the ignition. This is your temperature control, but we're not gonna talk about that yet. Go right down here. This is your temperature. Okay, well, yeah, we are going to talk about that. This is your temperature, that adjusts the temperature. Okay, so cleaning for carpet cleaners, between 75 degrees to 100 degrees, 150 degrees, just fine. 200 degrees, that's an overkill, but it's fine. But anything over that for carpet cleaning, you really don't want to do. So just adjust it with that. Okay, when you adjust it here, it's going to say this, but at your wand, it's going to be a different temperature. As you can tell, I have a thermostat on mine, and you can see exactly what it is at the wand. As you go down, here's your pressure, right? This is your pressure controller here, and that's for upholstery, tile, and carpet, right? They all have different PSIs you want to clean at. A quick reference for a truck mount. Upholstery cleaning 200 psi, carpet cleaning 500 psi, tile cleaning 800 and up psi. Okay, when you're cleaning with upholstery, by the way, oh yeah, I ripped it on this job. I'm waiting for the customer right now, by the way, so I figured I'd just do this. So when you're cleaning with upholstery, we're gonna go right down here. You go ahead and have the pump on, but the heat off. All right, so you're still going to get warm water with the heat off, so it's going to be right in the middle, and that's fine for upholstery. Okay, you don't need much heat for upholstery, and especially some sensitive fabrics and stuff like that. You definitely don't want blasting crazy heat on it. All right, what's up, guys? Real quick, if you're looking to start a carpet cleaning business, or you're stuck, Gano Academy is your resource. All right, link below all my videos. All right, we got courses, we got full mentorship programs. So let's go. Down here, this is a pump in system, pump out system. That's a extra feature you can buy with these things. And if you do have one, exactly what it is, auto pump out. So once it gets to a level there, it'll start pumping out. So if you're doing large commercial jobs and stuff, you don't have to stop and drain the tank. So it's nice. And if you go down here, we already went to that, the choke. Let's go down here, chemical. So if you're using high pH products, you need to be running a rinse, and that's what this is right here, chemical injection. Okay, so this you adjust it to where so much goes out of your chemical, which you would have over here. I don't have, you notice, because I don't use any high pH products. I don't need it. So much of that's going to go in per gallon. It's been so long that I've since did it, I kind of forgot what the standard is. I think it's something like 2 gallons an hour, but I'm not sure, guys. Don't quote me on that. So your throttle, okay, you throttle all the way up, you push it in, you just, the arrow's on there, you pull it all the way out, it's as high as it's going to go. Okay, so if you're doing upholstery and you don't have some kind of relief, you may not want to run so high. Save your engine a little bit too when you don't need that strong of vacuum. Be a little light on your engine, which is good. Okay, so these are the check. So these you got to check They say every day. I don't, but I do about once a week. I pull these out, make sure it's not plugged up. Okay, the little orifices out there. What happens when you take it out, water will start squirting out, and you know it's good. Put it back in. There's little screens in there too. Once they get corroded up, go ahead and buy replacements for that, because it's not letting the water flow like it should. Over here, water pressure, water solution. Okay, so this is going to come out through my hose into my wand and connect to there. Okay, so that's what the pressure's doing right there. All right, your incoming fresh water. So this is you would connect to a water hose or a water faucet outside. Yeah, you can use their water instead of yours. You don't have to have a fresh water tank in there. Some carpet cleaners have fresh water tanks, but I don't personally. I need the extra room, and I'd rather not use my own water and stuff. So I've only a handful of times ever really needed it. In that case, if I do run into a job and they don't have water at the house, I do have VLM. Okay. Anyway, that's a whole nother story, right? Right here's the blower port. So when you're turning off the machine, it's good to go ahead and spray it. About 3 seconds of this in there. It keeps everything from rusting up inside your heat exchanger. Drain box. So this feels, so your water goes through your water outlet from the house into the machine into there. There's a float, so you get about 2 gallons of water in there, or 3, or whatever your Truckmount holds. And that's where the water gets hot before it gets to your wand. This right here is connected to that. So say you're gonna fill up, make some solution, use some warm water in the middle of a job, pull this out, fill up your jug, and close the valve. As far as maintenance is all in front of the thing, written down, stuff like that. You should have that in your manual. Yeah, so but this is the basics. All right, so that's it. This Hydro Master 425. I love it. My second Truckmount, first one I got, the engine was bad when I got it, brand new. It went bad in about 6 months. It was cracked head, but they stood behind it and fixed it on warranty. So I got a brand new engine in there and been running great ever since. Well, that's the water tank, obviously. That's for the dirty water. And the dirty water fills up, the float stops, right? If you have that big of a job, and then you have to drain it here. Okay, you got a little valve right there. You take this thing, put it into grass, usually, or dirt. But it just can't go inside the street and the gutters and stuff like that. It's against the law. So every area is different, but I think they're most likely all about the same. I'm in California, so if that's okay here, yeah, it's probably okay where you're at. Yeah, man. Well, anyway, guys, that's it for this one.